Happy Saturday, my friends. We're going to go over this week in Disney pins. So, these are the pins that released in the parks. A lot of the pins went fast per usual, but I feel like there just weren't a lot of pins this week that released. But I was also swamped at work on Tuesday, so I couldn't really check in. And I've just been super busy at work this week, so I haven't been really paying attention to Disney pins, but this is what I could kind of find. One or two more could have been released, but here we are, the pins that came out this week. If we start off with online on Disney Store, this Tuesday we had the Fairy Tale Moments, which feature Peter Pan, and then the Happily Ever After, which feature Lady and the Tramp. So I'm guessing both of these sold out crazy fast. I'm guessing that whenever it was time in your time zone, you tried to add them to your cart, and then when you went to your cart and you went to go check out, it said, sorry, these are already out of stock. And you're looking, and it's like, it hasn't even been 20 seconds. Because that's kind of just how the online releases have been going. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they're releasing like 4 Fairy Tale Moments only on Disney Store, but the rest release in the parks. And then for the Happily Ever After, I've officially given up on that series. So, thought I was going to collect all of it. I like them, but I'm just a little bit over them. So, didn't even bother with the Lady and the Tramp. And even if I wanted to, Tuesday, just from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed, busy. So, what else came out? What was shared that came out on both coasts this week was the villains set of Hook. I want to say Hook came out. And then there's a Hocus Pocus Halloween countdown that came out where you have the Sanderson sisters and they're counting down days until Halloween. So these are both cute. I don't think the villains has really sold out this year, but maybe that's good for the villains collectors. I also kind of like how they're black and white, because I saw like one person years ago that had like a Disney pin collection, and it was a lot of black and white pins, so it was like a lot of Steamboat Willie, but also just like black and white pins, and that was fascinating. I love when people do like interesting stuff with their Disney pin collections that's beyond collecting a single character. Anyways, these both came out this week. At Walt Disney World, there was a charming carousel. I think the set is split between both parks. Am I right? It's like 1 month it'll come out at Disney World, 1 month it'll come out at Disneyland. Sure, let's go with that. This is themed to the Jungle Cruise. Yes, it says right there, Jungle Cruise. Okay, cool. Disneyland, we got new pins for Oogie Boogie Bash because the Halloween parties start in August, which is, it's for money. It's fine. Disney's gonna do what Disney's gonna do, but out in California they have Oogie Boogie Bash, so you have these pins. There's one with Oogie Boogie and it just says 2025 and it's Magic Key. And then we have another one that's limited edition that features Frog's Breath, and I'm sure that means something to the Nightmare Before Christmas people. I have no clue what Frog's Breath is. But there you go. Look out for these if you're going to be at Oogie Boogie Bash and you want a pin to kind of remember it. And then we got confirmation on the Adorbs and like the Chasers and Super Chasers that came out. So shout out to Joey's Collectibles for putting these on your Instagram story so I could poorly screenshot them. For Black Cauldron on the left, I can't name a single character, but there they are. Those are your pins. Those are the Chasers. There's some dragons. There's some big pins. There's some small ones. For the Disneyland 70th anniversary, my prediction was unfortunately correct. Clarabelle and Max are the Chasers. Now, for the Disneyland 70th, the base is 500 and the Chasers are 400. So I think I have a good chance of getting Clarabelle. It's just Adorbs are like a super popular series that people are collecting. They're also cast exclusive, so that's going to make them more expensive. And then the fact that she's like a chaser instead of just a regular one's going to make her more expensive, which like is fine. I signed up to get Clarabelle Cow pins, so here we go. I've seen a couple of Clarabelles so far for sale, but they are like $150 to $200. So I'm gonna wait it out, and then if I miss the pins, I miss the pins, you know? And that's it. Like I said, not a humongous release week, but I'm sure it was busy in the parks. I'm sure it was hectic online. It's busy at work for me, so I wasn't really dialed in to Disney pins, but there we go. It should be chill at work next week, so maybe we'll have more stuff. But also, I think Dining with Disney is releasing next week, which is never a fun release to go through. But yeah, hope you all had a great week, and I will see you on Wednesday. I have another video on Wednesday, and I'll see you again next Saturday for next week's releases. Cool. Thanks. Bye.